This is some great news today. Square Enix is selling Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Interactive in a $300 million deal with Embracer. This is awesome. Yes, it means, oh God, it's going to be great. I'll get to who this company is in a minute. Square Enix and Embracer Group have announced that they've signed a share transfer agreement involving Square Enix's subsidiaries, Crystal Dynamics and Eidos Interactive. Square Enix Montreal. Multiple IPs, including Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, we get a new one, hopefully, Thief, Legacy of Kain, yes, and over 50 of Square Enix's catalog games. Square Enix will continue to hold IPs such as Just Cause, Outsiders, and Life is Strange. That's fine. It's just that they don't own the really good games. The total purchase price amounts to $300 million on a cash and debt-free basis, according to Embracer. The Embracer Group explains that the acquisition includes 1,100 employees across 3 studios and 8 global locations, and the transaction is expected to be completed during July through September of this year. The group has been on a buying spree for a while now, including the recent $1.3 billion deal to acquire Gearbox Entertainment Group. In total, post-pending closings, Embracer will have more than 14,000 employees, 10,000 engaged game developers, and 124 internal studios. Embracer's upcoming content pipeline includes more than 230 games with more than 300 AAA games. This is great because now they're another one to compete. This is why Sony doesn't mean shit. Today we have entered into an agreement to welcome over 1,000 new colleagues through the acquisition of Crystal Dynamics. And they're also getting Eidos Montreal and Square Enix I guess that's Montreal, with a fantastic catalog of IPs such as Tomb Raider, Deus Ex to be a part of it. And they got Thief. Eidos Interactive is mainly known for the Deus Ex and Thief series, and Crystal Dynamics is a subsidiary of Eidos. I think that's how you pronounce it. I could be pronouncing it wrong. That has been working on the Tomb Raider series. I hate the new ones. They're garbage. As of late, Square Enix acquired these companies back in 2009, but they're now letting go of them 13 years after both Deus Ex and Thief have been dormant since the Well, I wonder why, because they were fucking working on Final Fantasy. Shitty fucking games. Instead of putting out a new DSS and putting out in that last piece of shit, Thief. What the fuck was Thief? Wasn't Thief. Never was. But now with this company, pretty sure they're going to do it right. And plus the fact they say Legacy of Kain, holy shit. And Eidos no longer has the Hitman developer 10 Interactive with them. So you could say that the IP lineup and usage are a bit weaker compared to how it was back when Square Enix bought them. Yeah, unfortunately, but, I don't know if they knew that they were going to get, or they would have kept them. It's been a while since Eidos and Crystal Dynamics made a successful title. Marvel's Guardians. Instead of doing that shit, they should have done Deus Ex, the next one. And not done Thief. Should have just done a proper Thief game. At least by the publisher standards, as Square Enix previously stated that both Marvel's Guardians and Marvel's didn't meet. I wonder why, because they were piles of fucking shit. Their poor performance might have been part of the reason Why? Because Square Enix is the reason they were working on this instead of letting them just do a proper game of Deus Ex and Thief. They were fucking this is why we didn't get any good games, because Square Enix is so focused on the next Final Fantasy game and wasting time on shit that they didn't leave this alone and let them make Deus Ex and do a proper Thief game. Here's what Square Enix said about the proposal. The transaction will assist the company in adapting into the changes underway in the global business environment by establishing a more efficient allocation of resources, which will enhance corporate value by accelerating growth in the company's core businesses in the digital entertainment domain. In addition, the transaction enables the launch of new businesses by moving forward with investments in fields including blockchain, AI, and the cloud. The move is based on the policy of business structure optimization. I said optimism. That the company set forth under the medium-term business strategy unveiled on May the 13th, 2021. The transaction will also provide an opportunity to better align our overseas publishing function with our organization in Tokyo, revisit the current governance structure and associated reporting lines, advance integrated group management with the goal of maximizing the worldwide revenue generated from future titles launched by the group studios in Japan and abroad. Yep. This is what they tweeted. A new chapter in the story begins as we announce a plan to join the Embracer Group family. Yeah. This is Crystal Dynamics tweet, and then here's the interactive. We're excited to see Crystal Dynamics take these next few steps with their studio. Our team have made great progress in building Perfect Dark together. Perfect Dark, holy shit, as a co-developed partner, and we will continue this work with them in their next chapter. Oh, this is great. They just said Perfect Dark. We're going to get holy fuck. We're going to get into a Perfect Dark game? Awesome. Yes, that's awesome. Now, who is Embracer? Embracer Group, AB, is a Swedish video game and media holding company based in, Karlstad? The company, I could have mispronounced that. The company was established under the name Nordic Games License. Oh, that was them? Holy shit. In 2011. I remember that. I wondered what happened to them. As part of the Nordic Games Group and as the parent of the publishing Nordic Games. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, the owner. Yeah. I just was like, wow, I had heard about Embracer. Holy shit, this is awesome. They're really, yeah. Okay, the company has acquired several assets from defunct publishers, beginning with those of Joe Wo D in 2011 and THQ in 2013. In August 2016, Nordic Games Licensing and its publishing subsidiary changed their names to THQ Nordic AB and THQ Nordic GmbH, utilizing the THQ trademark that it had acquired in 2014. In November 2016, it became a public company listed on, throughout to the Nordic, acquired Koch Media Holding, parent of Koch Media, the Coffee Stain Holding, parent of Coffee Stain Studios, both of which became independently operating groups within THQ Nordic, complementary to THQ Nordic Gambit, I guess. To avoid confusion with THQ Nordic, and to clarify its position as holding company, THQ Nordic AB was renamed to as Embracer Group in September. God, what a great name! In September 2019, while THQ Nordic retains its name. As of December 2021, Embracer Group has 10 operative groups as its direct I hate when I know the word and I'm when you struggle to get a word out. Subsidiaries, Amplifier Games, Invest, Osmodee, Coffee Stain Holdings, Dark Horse Media. They bought Dark Horse? Holy shit. Really? Is this Dark Horse Comics? Oh my god, they bought holy shit, they bought Dark Horse. That's who bought Dark Horse Comics? Oh, I'm actually excited. this is great. This is great because, yeah, they're going to do great. Easy Brain, Gearbox Entertainment, they're the ones who fucked up the Aliens game. Yeah, Colonial Wars. Yeah, they fucked up because they took money from... That whole story is that Sega paid them to make the game Alien Colonial Marines, but instead they took that money and went and made that other game of theirs that became a standard of their company. They took the money, and then Sega kept giving them money. And what they did was they lied to people, and they put a piece of shit game out they knew was a piece of shit, and they were absolutely 100% responsible for that because they would rather go and take and steal the money from Sega, and this is true, and go and basically spend it on their own fucking game than to do the job that they were asked to do. Koch Media, Saber Interactive, and THQ Nordic. Each group has its own operations, subsidiaries, and yeah, this is actually great. When I saw this, I know Dark Horse Comics. It's based out of Milwaukee, which is not far from here. It's basically close to, it might as well be a part of Portland. Milwaukee's like a really small city. It really is small. It's not that big. It should just be considered part of Portland because Portland's much bigger. But yeah, and this whole thing's awesome. And when you look at what they're getting, it's like, holy shit. The amount of fucking... It's like, wow, they are going to... And if this is done right, I hope to God that they do it right. This will be fucking amazing to watch if they do a new Kane game. And yeah, so I wanted to do that, really quick talk about this. This is big news because, it really is. This means there's a true competitor to another competitor to Microsoft. And I'm trying to remember. Yeah, to Microsoft. Unlike Sony, this company, Embracer, actually is a true competitor to Microsoft. Sony's no direct competitor. Nintendo is on the console, but PC, this is great news for gaming. Yeah. Well, I just wanted to talk about that. This is I can't right now till later this week upload anything to YouTube, but I'm going to upload this to Odyssey under Gilgamesh. Panzer Dragon is the name of the channel on Rumble, but it's Gilgamesh. And Gilgamesh 1, that's where these videos are going to be, and I will upload them eventually to YouTube. But yeah, I just want to talk about this real quick. And yeah, this is Gilgamesh. You can subscribe to my channel, those channels, and, enjoy my content. Have a great night.